Good morning. Happy Sunday, ladies. And this is episode 2 of Gina at the gym. Loving my aloe situation here. This little pink guy, and love monochromatic colors. And let's see. I think I'm feeling a makeup filter today. Let's see how we're doing. Should we do makeup? Yes. Just a little smoothing out the makeup filter. Okay. I'm going to have to get myself a non-triple chin view for you, but until then, this is where we are at, folks. So happy you're here. Happy Sunday. Let's all be in super gratitude as I up my incline here for our lives, for this beautiful day, and also for whatever's going on in our lives, because you are probably like me. You are in it right now. You are working it, or you are being worked. So, my darling queens, I started to share with you personally yesterday. I am in the midst of working a miracle, and I am upping my spiritual practice, powers, intuition more than ever. So, I want you to think about whatever is presenting itself to you as your divine assignment that I talk about in the Audacity to Be Queen book that is about to be released on March 3rd. So if you have not pre-ordered a copy, do so now. You can go to divineliving.com/book. If you order 3 or more copies, you will get access for free to my publishing masterclass. It's happening this Thursday, so get in on that good stuff. Now for today's sermon. Gina at the gym, sponsored by the Audacity to Be Queen. I'm kidding. So I want you to think about what's really being presented to you as your divine assignment. And in the spirit and absolutely understanding that everything, up my speed a little bit, everything is happening for us, not to us. That means that only your good can be coming. Only what's going to be part of your destiny is what this exactly is about. So you don't need to be in reaction. You don't need to be in fear. You don't need to be in worry as much as you need to be in your queen power. So I want you to adjust your crown right now and know that no one has a better life, an easier life, or a more blessed life. We are all children of God. We all have access to the unlimited wisdom, power, and miraculous element of the universe. And it is up to each of us to create our miracles, to create our life, and to ask God for favor and for blessing. Because I'm pretty sure if you're listening to this, you've got goals that are so much bigger than you, and part of the anxiety that can set in is you don't know how to accomplish them. And that is the good news, because you are connected with Source, and Source knows where its people are. Source knows where how the shift can take place, how the Red Seas can part in your life, and where the miracle can come from. So our job as a queen is to be grounded in our femininity, to be grounded in certainty, to be grounded in faith, and stop thinking that what we see is the way it's going to be. The closed mind, the closed eye, and the closed heart freaks out because when it doesn't see money in the bank, when it doesn't see the clients showing up, when it doesn't see the marketing working, when it doesn't see the anticipated desire showing up in the form and the timing and the way that we want it to, the mortal mind will tend to freak out, and conditioning has taught us, well, then we can't have it, or it's not happening for you, or it's not going to work out for you, or you're going to either be in lack, you're going to be left behind, you're not going to get what you want, or you're going to have to work really hard, it's going to take a long time. None of that is spiritual truth. And this morning, on this gorgeous Sunday, you have an opportunity to tap into spiritual truth, which is exactly what I'm doing to work my own miracle today. I woke up thanking God for his favor. So you can use Spirit, Source, Universe, do your thing. For me, it's God. Thank you, God, for your favor. Thank you, God, for your favor. Thank you for the miracle that you're bringing to me. that I don't currently see yet. Thank you for manifesting the desires that you have placed in my heart, even though there is not an inkling of physical material evidence that it is happening or that's going to happen. But I'm just living in the question, which is the feminine, ladies. That's why this world is so obsessed with the masculine, because we just want the concrete and the tangible, because there's a belief that this world is all there is. And you know better. You know that there are angelic forces happening beyond what we can see. You know that there is a spirit and a source that is so much bigger than what the mortal eye can take a look at. And so it is necessary for us as queens to start seeing things not as they are, but as they can be. To start showing this very, excuse me, lonely, dark, limited seeing and thinking and feeling and visioned world, for us to share the vision, for us to call in the miracle, for us to make the spiritual realm, which is the true realm, the actual reality. And when you come from that place, everything gets so exciting. Everything, because I'm just living in the adventure. Like, I know what's happening. I just can't wait to see how God's going to dazzle. And the other thing too is, as we call in and we ask for the miracle from the place of the feminine and from the place of the spiritual, I really want to instill the sense of community, sisterhood, and friendship. Queens are not isolated. Write that down. Queens are not spiritual lone rangers. Queens are not needy, but they are not above asking for help. And the truth is, in the coming days, I'm going to probably be revealing much more of the details of what I'm internally working on right now. And I'm going to be asking for your help. I'm going to be inviting you to be part of the collective miracle that I am desiring for my own life, but also desiring for a certain level of impact as well. And, I've talked about this pretty openly, and I've been recording behind the scenes a lot of podcasts. Thank you for the help, right? Like, I did so much of my career building, relatively speaking, really isolated. And ladies, it is not the way of the queen. That is the way of the slave girl. That is the way of the martyr. That is the way of the princess, or the avoidant princess, all of which I write about in the book. The way of the queen is to be visible. And I'm about to get real visible with you and ask for your help. So I want you to do the same thing. And this isn't like a ladybug on her back, like, oh my God, this is not damsel in distress. Freak out. I need your help. This is going to come from a very prayerful, grounded, in tune, divinely guided, this is my divine assignment. And I gotta tell you, this place is really uncomfortable for me too, because I've so conditioned myself, like, I've got this, I can handle this, I'll create this, I don't want to impose, I don't want to look like I need help. And this is old thinking, ladies. I don't want to be in that anymore. Truth is, I need a lot of help. I embrace a lot of help. I open myself to a lot of help, support, connection. And you know how good it feels when like someone asks for help and you're just like, because it's so easy to give. Like, we women, we're givers by design. We're nurturers by design. We're celebrators by design. And the fact that the Western world and masculine thinking has cut us off from our natural ways, that's on us. Because they can't do anything unless we let them. We've let ourselves become isolated. We've let ourselves become unfeminine. We've let ourselves think that we've got to do it all alone, and that it's not okay to reach out and ask for help. So if that's you, let's see some hearts happening here, and let's see some hashtag Gina at the gym comments, because this is what it's about, is being in this conversation. And I want to see what's coming up for you around this, because there's a place for each of us to do what only we can do, right? Nothing's going to replace you journaling, meditating, moving your body, reading nourishing words that are going to fill you, and like really getting your divine guidance. That's your job. That's my job for each of us to do that individually. And then from that place, as we are here on this planet, to reach out and to share what's going on. Because it's so easy for the right person to be generous and loving and giving, whether you're needing to be acknowledged and celebrated because you just got a new client. Oh, okay, got it. Apparently Gina at the gym is off. Bye, guys.